Okay, so this video is for those of you that are not going to be in class on Wednesday when we're going to go over this. I will work the first 8 problems, or the students and I will work the first 8 problems together. So this video is the first 8 problems. So what you should do is try to do this on your own. Pause the video, try to factor it on your own. To give you a hint, we're going to start out by making an X and putting a -8 on the top and a 7 on the bottom. So I would pause this video on all the problems, pause the videos, try to work the problem on your own, and then start the video to see if you get it right. After we work the first 8 problems together, you're going to need to print off, or you could print it off first, the worksheet on Schoology that has all 16 problems on it. So you will have 8 problems that you will have to do on your own. Okay, so go ahead and work this problem and then restart the video. Okay, so hopefully you said I need 2 numbers that multiply to -8 and add to 7. So that's going to be a -8 and a +1. Whoops, no, it's going to be a -1 and a +8 because I need to add to a +7. So that's going to give you x minus 1 and x plus 8. So that would be your answer. To double check that, if you multiplied it back out, you'd get x squared and then plus 8x, and then -1 times x would be a -1x. -1 times 8 would be a -8. And then when you combine those like terms, you'd have x squared plus 7x minus 8. So you know you factored it correctly if you multiply it out and you get your original problem back. Okay, number 2 is x squared minus 15x plus 54. So I'm going to make my x, I'm going to put 54 up here, I'm going to put -15 down here. I need 2 numbers that multiply to 54 and add to -15, so it's a -9 and a -6. So that's x minus 6 times x minus 9. So hopefully you got that. Number 3 then starts with the second type that we did that was a little bit harder. So 5x squared plus 47x plus 18. On these, I will alternate between factor by grouping and slide divide bottoms up. So 3, 5, and 7, I will do factor by grouping. And 4, 6, and 8, I'll do slide divide bottoms up. Okay, so I would take 5 times 18 and get 90. And I put 47 on the bottom. So that's 45 and 2. So I replace that with those 2 things. So that gives me 5x squared plus 2x plus 45x plus 18. Then I factor by grouping. And so this, all I can take out is an x. That leaves me with 5x plus 2. This one I can factor out a 9, so plus 9. And then that will be a 5x plus 2. And then those 2 parentheses turned out to be the same, so that's what I want, so I know I'm on the right track. So 5x plus 2, and then the x and the plus 9 go together to make the first parentheses.